That's the number one question I get. Patti, how do you do your faces? And I think it's because I grew up in a home where we did a lot of drawing, and I had a great uncle who would, actually he worked for Walt Disney way back in the 30s and 40s, and every time he'd come to the farm, he would sit with me and teach me how to draw. I probably started drawing when I was maybe 6, 7 years old, and I was cleaning up the studio, getting ready for Golly Publishing to come down and shoot this, and I found some drawings I did when I was probably about 12 with my great uncle. And they're not the greatest, but it just shows that even back then when I was 12, 13 years old, I loved to draw. I was madly in love with Yul Brynner. When I saw the Ten Commandments, I was smitten. So I started sketching him. And I was taking a pastel class at college. So you can see this was the sketch I did when he was the Brothers Karamazov, I believe was what this was from, or Kubla Khan, or one of his movies. This is the pastel I did. This is the sketch, and then this is the pastel. I'm glad I found these. This is so cool. I've emphasized having a journal and dating every time you do something, dating something. And also, I was experimenting with the paint markers there, and that was some that I said, need to draw every day, because I felt that was a bad face. And I decided I better go back to what I say, please draw something every day. And this was just this was watercoloring, and this was just some sketches. And so this is just one of my many little journals that I have, and I've started a new one that I haven't put anything in this one yet, but that one is just a watercolor that I did with some of the markers. And then I know I've shown this before. This was a journal I started. It doesn't say, but I have my address, and of course that's a one I need to get rid of. It's a $100 reward because I want this back, and it's just starting in 2005, and just sketching, dating the dates of when I did these. So this is just some of the things that I enjoy doing, is just drawing, and this was our recent trip when we were visiting our grandchildren in Belgium. This is their backyard, and I decided the backyard needed a fairy. So this was watercolors that I'm having fun. I'm not a watercolor artist, but just having fun.